Hi, how's it going? How are you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing a little recap of the video that I filmed during the Sephora Rouge event or Sephora Holiday Sale or whatever they're calling it these days. Whereas I told you what was on my wish list and what my recommendations were. And today I'm showing you what I actually purchased. So if that is something that interests you, I hope that you'll stick around. For those of you that are new here, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Donna. I am a lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry as a district leader, and I'd love to bring you all the education that I get in my position as a district leader at Ulta Beauty. With that said, I still shop at Sephora. I do what I want. And I definitely am rouge there, and I definitely got me a 20% off at this event, and I definitely spent some money. I did have a $100 gift certificate, so there's that. I got to take $100 off of everything, but I still spent a grip ton of money, if I'm honest. And I would love to talk to you about it because I also like to talk about makeup, and you people are my people. So what can I say? Where can I go? What can we do about that? We can have a video. That is what we are going to do today. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I do hope that you keep watching, and I hope that you like it enough that you'll consider sticking around, subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you along. And with that said, let's jump into this video. Alrighty, all right. Here we are. The aftermath of the Sephora Rouge event and what I picked up. You guys, it's not that bad. I am really actually okay with what I purchased because I went in it with intention. I knew that there was something I was going to have to pick up that I pick up every single Rouge event, but I don't know why I call it a Rouge event. Did it used to be called a Rouge event? It's just the Sephora sale. It's 20% off for Rouge, 15% off for VIB, 10% off for everyone else who hasn't met their, like, you know, ladder of hierarchy. And makeup at that point in time, or a long time ago, never used to go on sale. It goes on sale an awful lot these days. I also work for Ulta Beauty, so, you know, I get, as an associate, I get 25% off my purchases, so I don't need a coupon 90% of the time to shop what I want. But Sephora still does carry some brands that aren't carried at Ulta, so I do have to get those from Sephora, and there are the most expensive brands at Sephora that I love that aren't carried at Ulta. So here we go. Here we are. There was one item that I needed to repurchase. I think that you guys know what this item is. Pause me. Put it down in the comment section if you do. It is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. I use this brush cleaner every single day. I do clean my brushes after every single use. This has been a godsend for me. This is an amazing brush cleaner. It has a really nice, like, vanilla-y scent. It still smells chemically, don't get me wrong, but it smells better chemically than a typical brush cleaner does because it does have that little smidge of vanilla scent to it. It doesn't damage your brushes. It cleans 99.9% of the bacteria that is on your brushes, so I do use it every single day to clean my brushes. I'm kind of a germaphobe. I have to have this in my collection. I don't know where I'd be without it. And in my humble opinion, it is better than the e.l.f. brush cleaner that you can get for $3 for 3 ounces. It is better than the IT Cosmetics brush cleaner that you can get for like $18 for like 4 ounces. And one of the things that makes it better is price per ounce. It's definitely a better deal for you. But also, I just feel like it cleans better. So I buy this every single event. Every single one. So this should not be anything new to you. What is new are the things that are in my hot little hands right now, and I am so excited for everything. There isn't one thing that I purchased that I'm not excited for, and that excites me.
Oh my god, my pants are driving me bonkers. Just a little true tea for you, a little behind the scenes. I come in my jammies. I am in my jammies. I love this top that perfectly matched my little headband that I wanted to be wearing today. It matches my hair, it matches the whole thing, so I couldn't be bothered to change my clothes. I am in my jammies. This is the 3rd video I have filmed today, so you're getting every part of me. I did take a little bit of a break over the holiday. I feel like I need to do a whole lot of filming to catch up. That is where we're at right now. Also, my nails, you guys. I normally wear nail stickers. These are actually glue-on nails, and I should have known better, but my district partner talked me into them, and I cannot stand the feel of fake nails on my fingernails. So these just feel too heavy, so I've been picking at them. So far I've got 3 off, but that's it. Sorry about the janky nails. This is true life, folks. That is what we're here for. True life. So
let's jump into the most exciting pieces of everything I bought. So first and foremost, Danessa Myricks is somebody that I have been wanting to try this year. It's the first time I've heard about her was this year. She's not on my brands to try list, but she kind of popped into my mind frame mid-year, and then that made me want to try her. I have her Lightwork highlighting palette, and I love it. It was a part of my Shop My Stash rotation last time, and I have been wanting to try her Twin Flames, the cream eyeshadows, and I am not an indie brand purchaser when it comes to purchasing from their websites. I like them to be mainstream. I like to have an easier way to return an item if I don't like them, or if it comes broken, I want it to be replaced, which I don't know if you know this, but if you order from indie brands, that's not likely, and you definitely can't return. So I don't like to order from their own website. So I always tend to wait until something comes mainstream. I say that knowing that I have purchased from other indie brands in the past, but those have been disastrous situations for me, which is why I have this conclusion I have, right? I've been wanting to try the Twin Flames. They've been nowhere. Like, Danessa Myricks is on Sephora, but these didn't show up on Sephora until recently, and I did pick up 2 of her Twin Flame eyeshadows. So I did get the one in True Love and the one in Sweetheart. Those are the 2 I have right now. This one is True Love. You guys wait until you see this. What? What is this? Wow. Like, I just can't even with this liquid eyeshadow. It is so pretty. And of course, the camera is not doing it justice, but it's got this like green, purple, blue shiftiness to it. I'm so excited about these. However, I don't know when I'm going to get around to being able to use them. If you don't know anything, know this. Things come into my collection. It's a good year sometimes before I get things tried. I am trying to be better about that. I do want to be better about that, but I don't know when I will be able to try these. So I am not going to open them. I don't want them to dry out faster than they need to, or faster than I'm going to have the ability to get them on my eyes. But oh my God, this is gorgeous. So I did purchase that one. Again, that one is in True Love. And then I also have this one, which is in Sweetheart. And this one is just as pretty, I feel like. And that one you can see a little bit better in the camera, the shiftiness to it. But it is like gold, bronze, kind of like antique green. Oh my God, you guys. I cannot wait to get these on my eyes. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me real soon. Did you see that? Like, can you see the shiftiness of the, oh my God. I am so excited to try these, and the packaging on these is really kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of got the shape of a stop sign. It's really kind of neat, and it's that way all the way down. It's not just the lid or the bottom portion of it. It is the whole contraption. So I'm really super excited to have these both in my collection. So I did pick up these. I also picked up, of course, the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse that came out for this year. I always have wanted to pick up them every single year, and for whatever reason, never do. This year I did, though, because it has a full size of the cream, and the cream is not something I've tried yet, and I do know that I love this formula, so I have a feeling I'll probably love that cream formula as well. But it says it's a 4-piece gloss bomb collection with a full-size color drip lip cream. And they are in the shades Candy Milk, Fenty Fantasy, Hot Chocolate, and Champ Stamp. Champ Stamp? Yeah. Champ Stamp. None of these are shades that I have currently in my collection, so I'm really actually excited about it. This one looks a little bit more red in the monitor than it actually is. It's more kind of like a brownie tone, but it does have a lot of like red tone glitters in it. So that might be why it's showing up that way in the screen. But look at how pretty those are. I love her lip glosses. Funny story, when they first came out with those gloss bombs, I hated them. I could not stand the smell of them or the taste of them. They kind of have this like cherry essence to them, and it reminded me of cough syrup. But over the years, I have really grown to love them. They are fantastic. I actually emptied a gloss bomb this year. So, and I think it was that size gloss bomb. So super excited to have those. I am a gloss person. If you don't know that, I do like to put on like a lip liner, and then a gloss over the top. That's my typical everyday. So if you're ever wondering what's on my lips, it's probably a liner and a gloss. I do occasionally wear lipsticks. So the next thing I have here is the Pat McGrath Labs. This is her face palette, her cheek palette, her blush palette. Is that just what it's called? The Divine Rose blush palette. I love the packaging that she has. It's always freaking fantastic. She recently came out with blushes. We all know this. I think I had in my wish list like 3 of her blushes. Well, in this face palette, there are 2 of those blushes. Now, I don't know if you know this, but if you're part of the beauty world, you probably do. Blushes take you 800 years to get through when they are a single blush, full size, 800 years. Legit. I probably have enough blush in my collection to last through my granddaughter's granddaughter, if I'm honest. So picking up something like this was not, in my mind, was not me losing out on anything. It has 2 of the blushes that I really, really wanted from this collection, and they are the Divine Rose and the Desert Orchid. And then it also has a highlighter, which is also something that I wanted to try from her collection. So I am really super stoked about this. I'm really happy to have it in my collection. Really happy to have the 2 blushes and a highlighter. And what I have found with Pat McGrath is, and maybe even it's just luxury, because I think I found the same thing with Natasha Denona, but their minis or their kits do not have a different formulation than does their full-size version. I.e., when I think of me saying that, I think, yes, I'm talking to you Too Faced, I'm talking to you Tarte, I'm talking to you like middle of the road kind of brands that also put out like holiday collections or whatnot, and they have completely different formulations than their full-size versions. I do not see that from Pat McGrath. I have a couple of her minis. I also have a holiday palette from her that, no, it doesn't include the special shades, but it does include the regular formulation of her mattes and her shimmers. So I don't feel like I'm losing out by getting a face palette instead of 3 full-size items. And you guys, it was only $58, I think, as opposed to the $52 a piece, or maybe I have that backwards, that each of the other things were. So I'm really excited about that. And then last but not least, I picked up 2 palettes. So the first palette I have is the Natasha Denona Biba palette. Is one of the only palettes by Natasha Denona I do not have. And, you know, you guys, I wasn't going to get it. This is what the palette looks like. I was never going to get this palette because it is an all neutral. It says all neutral eyeshadow palette. That's not a color story that I love. And if you're not new here, you know that. Yes, I know I have all neutral on my eyes today. That is because my palette for Palette Roulette is the Sultry by ABH, and that's an all neutral palette. But all neutral is not typically my wheelhouse. So it wasn't a palette I was going to pick up. But the more and more reviews, or the more and more videos I watched where people were reviewing it or using it, and the more and more that I heard people talking about how it was one of their favorite Natasha Denona palettes, I was like, well, what am I missing out on? I need to get it. Here's the True T2. I have bronze, I have glam, and I have her 28 pan green brown and her 28 pan purple blue. I think that these shadows or something similar to them is probably in any one of those 4 palettes. But this is just it's so pretty, and I actually cannot wait to try it. I think it reminds me of Sultry a lot, but I am happy to have it in my collection, and I am kind of a glutton when it comes to Natasha Denona, if I'm honest. Like, I think almost every single palette that she has produced. With this, I have 16 full size, and then I have, I think, like 5 of her minis and 3 of her 5-pan. So not every palette that she's produced, obviously, but Natasha Denona is my palette, my formulation of choice. So if I could pick one person, one formula to have in my collection, and that was the only formula I could buy, Natasha Denona would be that formula for me. So I had to get this palette. I had to. I didn't have to. I chose to. But I'm really excited to have it. And then the last thing I got is this. This is the Midnight Sun Mothership palette. I do believe Midnight Sun, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the Midnight Sun. It drives me nuts that she never, okay, yes. Pat McGrath Midnight Sun Mothership palette. This is the Mothership 11, right? What is a V? A 5. Mothership 6. And, God, you guys, her packaging, like, what in the hell? Why? But here's the true tea. I think that her packaging is one of the big reasons why her palettes cost as much as they do. It's just, like, legit the packaging. From the packaging of the carton to the palette. Like, do you see? Black lacquer box every single time. I mean, just amazing, amazing packaging. This is the palette, nice beveled mirror inside, and this is what the palette looks like. So I noted that this was on my list of, wants for the Sephora sale, and I was like, I don't know if I'll get it though, because like, I'm not a huge Pat McGrath fan, but I did have a lot of fun with the Utopian Dreams palette. So I was like, I think I want the Midnight Sun. This does lean a little bit different as far as color choice that I love for my collection, but so does Biba. So there's that. I just think this is gorgeous. I just think this is a gorgeous palette. And I am so, so happy to have it in my collection. So these 4 are going to be her special shades. And man, you guys, that is the most pretty color of periwinkle I have ever in my life seen. I had a friend in the comments section say how they had this palette and they love this palette and have never regretted for 1 second purchasing it. And I cannot wait to have that feeling about this palette. I can't wait to use any of these things on my face. So I think I got nearly everything that was on my wish list. And I did spend about, well, total, it was like $300. I did have a $100 gift certificate. Ended up, I think I paid $174 total at the Sephora sale and got all these items. And I say all these, like there's 12 items here, but there's some pretty expensive items. This is a $129 palette or $25 palette, and this one is a $129 palette. So I think I did a dang good job. And I went into it with intention. I knew what I was going to get. I didn't overspend because I knew what I was going to get, and those are the things I got. I think the only things that filtered into this that I didn't expect to purchase during the sale was these 2 things, but I don't know that these 2 things were in Sephora when I was looking at it for wish list purposes. So there's that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help our channels out here. I also hope that you'll want to subscribe before you go. I would love to welcome you into my family. I would love to reach out, say, hey, hi, how's it going? And to say welcome in the comment section. So please let me know if you do subscribe. There are 56% of you out there, 54% of you out there watching my videos, not subscribe. What's stopping you? Just do it. With that said, I would love to also know what you picked up from the Sephora sale. If you picked up anything from the Sephora sale, please let me know. I would love to have a chat with you down in the comment section about the products that you purchased. Maybe I've used them. Maybe I have a video on them. Maybe I can just chat with you about it, because I do love to chit chat about makeup. And like I said earlier, you people are my people. So let me know what you bought. Let me know how you feel about the things I bought. And come back. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. It is 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday typically. And yeah, guys, just have an amazing day. Have an amazing rest of 2021 because it's almost over. I hope that you and yours are safe and you're healthy and you're well and you're getting along as best you can in this crazy world that we're living in right now. And I hope that you are all loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye, friends.